hello, it is tour leader of Australian group Maral and Puyan. So, could you tell your impression, your opinion about the tour in Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan for 15 days?
Okay, it's better that we switch from first of the Kyrgyzstan. Very quickly, I think in Saritash, everything was good. We didn't have any problem. In Osh, totally it was good. And for example, a little, I think Soliman too was a little boring for me, but no problem, because anyway it's important place. It's not belong to the company. It was boring because they damaged a natural cave. Yeah, and in Kazarman it was on the way, and we wanted to accommodate there, and we did it. And accommodation place, I think it was good for the people, and they like it.
Yeah.
And after that we went to where?
Songkul.
Songkul, yeah. This place, this yurt that we've been there, it was good, especially the fish was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is my suggestion for the next group. And the place was good because it was next to some beautiful places like, for example, petroglyph or a lake or something like this. And of course, horse riding was one of the top.
Yeah. The option of horse riding is really good.
Yeah. Then I prefer to have enough time to horse riding over there for 1 or 2 hours. 1 hour this was very good for us. And next one, it was Kochkor. In Kochkor we saw the felt workshop or felt factory, and I think our guests like it.
They enjoyed it, yeah.
Yeah, and after that we went to Beckenbauer. We saw 2 handicraft shop. Both of them, I think, it was good.
Yeah.
And then the Beckenbauer, we've been in yurt. That yurt was one of the best for my guests because it was next to sea and they could relax over there. They liked it. And then we've been in Kegeti. Yeah. Oh, Jetioğlu, sorry.
Jetioğlu.
On the way to Jetioğlu, we saw the eagle
Hunter.
eagle hunter. I think they like it too. In Jetioğlu, the fall in Jetioğlu, what we reached there in evening, I think it was good. The walking was good. 2 other fall.
The waterfall. Yeah.
2 other waterfalls. It's not bad. Anyway, it's on the plan, and we liked it. And after that, it was Altın Arashan. For the next year, I think it's better we change it. It was not very interesting experience. Yeah, if the company.
Because last year they walked and it was quite a long day, and then this year we drove and it still was a very long day. And, the accommodation again had its own issues. I think from what we've spoken about, there are better walks and that less hassle, easier to get to. So there's nothing that special at Altın Arashan that we have to go there. It can be a different walk, or we can go from Karakol directly, perhaps.
Anyway, I think it's not bad we change the plan for walking in Karakul and then turn back and stay in Karakul maybe. And next day in Dungan Mosque and Pershvalovsky Museum and these things, I think it was good. And then we traveled to Churpunata. Ruk Ordov Museum. So sorry, but you.
Okay.
But it was a little boring for me. Um, um, I prefer that stay more, for example, in a resort or in that place for next to the sea, maybe for more relaxing or something like this. Yeah, I it is not my suggestion for the next travel to spend, for example, 2 hours in Rukhordov before Chupunata. And next day we traveled to Kegeti, the lake. It was interesting, and the accommodation place is one of the best, I think, especially the food.
Yeah.
And
The walk was really good. I think we can definitely do it. Like, I mean, obviously it depends on the strength of the team or the group. But it was definitely doable to go early in the morning and come back for lunch. So yeah, it can be like a half-day walk. It was really good.
and I think for this kind of group, they can pass it in less than 4 hours anyway, and we can give them better information about the length of walking and then back, and about Bishkek. When we reach to Bishkek, in Bishkek, I think one of the problem in compare by last year, I can think about hotel. The last hotel was it is my idea. It was better. In this hotel, the Asia Mountain 2, one of the problem it was bathroom. For example, when you turn on the hot water, it was very boiled water, and when you move it to, for example, cold, it was very cold. Doesn't have, you know. Yeah, and even the atmosphere of hotel was more boring than last year. It is my opinion.
And the food was good, but it was a bit more basic than what we were expecting for. It was a nice hotel for like other aspects of it. The water was an issue, but the food was also a little bit basic as well.
And about walking out in Ala Archa, I think it's good walking for 3 hours to reach to Val, and after that 10 back is good. But I prefer to stay more time in Bishkek for city tour or watching the city, to feel the local people. Yeah. Anyway, Bishkek is capital. Yeah, and I think the people like to spend more time in over there. Then I prefer to stay more longer time in Bishkek. After Bishkek, we went to Kazakhstan. On the border, one of the suggestion is if, for example, the guide, for example, I can come in the behind of the group, and you or someone else can coming in front. Yeah, and because anyway, I think it would be so good to make a line for passing. And it was very, very turbulent situation. And someone hit another someone, for example. Yeah, it was very, very turbulent situation.
It was a bit chaotic, but I think obviously that's not anything that anyone can control. But for example, if the Russian-speaking or the Kyrgyz, Kazakh-speaking, whatever guide goes front, so that the front line they've passed, and then they can see if anyone's having issues, they can kind of like oversee them coming through. If they're at the back of the line, then it's sort of hard to control. And obviously either Puyan or myself or whoever can stay at the back of the line and make sure everyone's gone through and they can come last.
Or maybe it's better that all of the group has one police station, not from the different doors. because nobody can control it. Anyway, after that, or maybe it's better that we check the passports before passing the border, because someone would have the problem like this year, that one of the passports was a little damaged. And about
I think
after.
I think with Almaty, the hotels, obviously where we are now, it's good. I don't think people particularly enjoyed the cable car up to what was it called? again?
Köktübe.
Yeah, so I think it was a bit, I think it's more for families and people who want to go on rides and with kids, and it's got a good view of the city, but I think we can spend that time that we go up and down to spend in the city, so you feel like they have spent time, because in Almaty really, the next day's trip is obviously you're going out and then coming back in, so you don't spend that much time, so it's good to spend that afternoon just in the city and have a city tour instead of going up the cable car.
Yeah, and even 3 lakes that we saw, it's very good. I really suggest it for next trip too. And today is today, I have to say.
So
And the guide was very good.
Yes. We really like it.
And what about the transportation? Yes.
The first part, transportation with Misha, was so good.
Yes.
But this transportation, we had some problem, like the water maybe wet some of the suitcase in trunk, and the driver was good, a little
Fast?
fast
Fast.
in some places.
Yes.
Misha is very he's very calm in driving,
Yes.
but this driver is a little aggressive. But anyway, his father was so good.
Yes,
Misha's
the
father.
Yes. Like father, like son. But obviously, Misha
And
was-
it is 9, and we have to.
Yeah.
Go. Thank you
Okay,
very
thank
much.
you. Yes.